I'm way out in my backyard this morning. I was asked, would I please show my beautiful natural mango tree? And I would love to. Hi, I'm Elise, and come join me. This is the honey or gold mango, the Atafo mango. It is my very favorite mango. And we know that mangoes are extremely nutritious. They have medicinal properties. They're really, really good for us. But I think sometimes we focus so much on the fruit itself, or if it's an ornamental tree, on the flowers themselves, and we don't take time to really look at all the great benefits of the tree. So let me share a little bit about this wonderful mango tree with you. When it was about 6 months old, about a foot tall, it was given to me as a gift. I just stuck it in the ground in the back. I made the decision that I was going to let it grow naturally. At that time, didn't even know the variety. I didn't care because I love mangoes. So I was extremely happy when it came out to be the honey or gold mango. So it was about a foot tall. I just stuck it in the back. Didn't do anything to it. Never have cut it back. When it was very, very young, we helped out with some water if we were in drought. And even now, when we go in drought, we'll help out with a little water. I've never fertilized it. The leaf droppings drop down, decompose, and feed it naturally. So this is just about 100% wild, natural growth. So it went from a foot tall in about 8 or 9 years to 20 to 25 feet tall. And that size is based on the buildings closest to it where I can just approximate the height. And did you know that mangoes can get 100 feet tall and they can live 100 years? They have a very long taproot that gives the tree lots of stability. This particular tree has been through hurricanes, floods from hurricanes, droughts, freezes, frost, triple-digit heat index, and it still keeps growing. It started producing fruit at about 4 years old, and that's a norm. 4 to 6 years is kind of normal for mangoes to start producing fruit, depending upon the variety and the growing conditions. And it's been fruiting every year. This year I've had a wonderful, wonderful fruiting experience. It's just been prolific. Now, since the tree is so tall, I can't walk up and just pluck it off. I have to wait until the fruit drops, but that's okay. The fruit has a tough skin. I pick it up, take it inside, wash it off, put it on the counter. I turn it every day or so and let it finish ripening up to this beautiful gold color. My problem is the animals love it too, so I have to come out and check a couple of times a day. This particular tree still has about a dozen pieces of fruit on it, and we're going to scan around in just a moment and show you the fruit. But did you know that the mango leaves are very nutritious, that they are edible, that you can make tea out of them, that they have medicinal properties? And please do your own research before you do anything on the medicinal property line. But wonderful tree. The bark, the wood, it is all usable. You can make furniture out of the wood. You can make fence posts, trellis, stakes, make a beautiful wooden box. You can smoke your meat with it. It's fantastic. I've done that. You can make firewood out of it. Wonderful tree. Even when it's not fruiting, you get this fantastic shade tree. The shade is great for our environment. It's great for us. It is a scientifically proven fact that trees help with the oxygen exchange, which helps the climate, which helps the atmosphere, which again benefits us. The more we are around trees and the cleaner the air is, the better we're going to feel. Great for the wildlife. The squirrels like to play in it. The birds like to sit in it. I even saw a raccoon climb up on it one day, but I really think he was just climbing to get away from the neighbor's cats. So here's all these great benefits. It's utilitarian, it is edible, it's medicinal, it's a fantastic shade tree, it's great for the atmosphere. Not only mango trees, but all trees have wonderful benefits that you could look into. So please do your own research. I'm going to scan around a little bit and show you just a little bit of the tree. Beautiful tropical foliage. Mango is a tropical plant, but do not let that dissuade you. It grows very well in our Zone 9B. We've been growing it for generations. You can grow it in a cooler climate. Get a dwarf variety. Put it in a big container. Put it in your hothouse. Overwinter it in your garage, on your patio, your porch. Wrap it up with its own personal hothouse. So there are ways and numerous varieties. The people who count this aren't even sure how many varieties of mangoes there are, because folks do grow them in their backyard and come up with their own varieties. Worldwide, there's about 350 varieties that are sold. Wonderful, wonderful tree. So let's scan up a little bit. And I have a really pathetic tripod. So it's not going to be real smooth, and it's going to jump a little bit. I have asked Santa for a new tripod, so keep your fingers crossed. So first we're going to look at the tree itself. The sun is coming up. We'll be able to see the highlights of the sun on the leaves and the mangoes way up in the top. But this is a beautiful tree. There's a pine tree behind it. There is a Suriname cherry over on one side. The wildlife's coming out. The birds are making noises. The squirrels are coming. And there's a squirrel in it now. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. So let's zoom in a little bit. And look at that great trunk. Now this happens to be a 2-trunk plant. It just came that way. But beautiful wood. Look at all that pretty greenery. Really, really nice. And there's some squirrels playing. How pretty. And it smells great. If you've ever crushed a mango leaf, they smell really, really good. Look at the pretty wood. Wouldn't that make beautiful furniture? And yes, I know the bark comes off when you make furniture, but still. So that's about it. Again, 20 to 25 feet tall. Beautiful. Okay, let's see if, ooh, oh, goodness, sorry. I don't know if you heard that, but one of the great big mangoes up top just fell because the squirrel probably bit the stem. Oh my gosh. Now he's over on this other cluster. Let me see if I can find it with the camera. Okay, the squirrel is right there behind those 2 mangoes. Okay, so he gave up on those. He's coming back over. Oh my goodness, that startled me. And that's a big mango. Okay, now he's coming down on this droop. Look at that. Look at that. Go away. Leave my mangoes alone. Okay, I don't mind sharing, but the other day there were dozens of mangoes on this tree, and when I came out the next day, most of them had been dropped and eaten, gnawed on. So he's probably going to come on down and go to that mango. Yes, that's what he's doing. Okay. This isn't a video about a squirrel stealing my mangoes. Yep, he's coming all the way down, going to come over and try to get that mango before I do. If you've never seen how mangoes grow, they grow on a droop. And what a droop is the mango sets flowers, and the time of the year depends upon the variety. Those flowers get pollinated. The stems start elongating, and the mangoes themselves form at the end of the stem. So here's a drupe. Now the other day, this drupe had half a dozen mangoes on it. It was huge. The mangoes fell by themselves, or as we see, has a little help from the squirrels. But beautiful tree, I don't mind sharing. And it is fun. Later on in the season, I can walk around the peripheral of the property where it's not as maintained, and I'll find little mango plants popping up. So let's scan on up now. See if we can find some more mangoes. And there are still quite a few up in the high canopy. There's some more, and there's some more over here. But beautiful tree. Try to grow one if you can. You can always grow it in a smaller height. You don't have to let it get natural and this huge. It is suggested 10 to 15 feet tall. That makes the harvest easy. Also, every time you cut the tree back, you get lateral growth. And lateral growth, you might get more fruit action. Plus, it makes it much, much easier to harvest. But look at the fun I just had watching this squirrel go up into the top of this very, very large tree and try to get that large mango, which was too hard for him to get. Now he's sitting on the trunk end there chomping away on a little piece of mango. But that's fine. See if you can add this to your landscape. It is a great, great tree. And again, not only mango trees, research all of your trees and find the great benefits. I'm cleaning up from around here. I'm going to make a little seating area out here under this great shade tree. Okay, I'm going to go and pick up that mango, take it inside, and let it ripen up. Check back with me. I'm going to be doing numerous other mango videos because there's just way too much information about mangoes to try to squeeze into one video. I just wanted to share this great natural tree with you. Until we speak again, have a fantastic day.